2 months ago, Christopher Reese and Cameron Girvin left home for a midnight shift with the Virginia Beach Police Department's Crime Suppression Unit. Their watch ended the night of February 21st into February 22nd when the driver of a car pulled over for expired tags, shot and killed both Reese and Girvin. Police say neither Girvin nor Reese fired their weapons that night. And in the days and weeks that followed, the community rallied behind the fallen officers. But now, months later, we hear from Cameron Girvin's best friends at the department, officers Michael Santerre, William Watts, and Devin Small. Tonight, we share part one of our extended interview with them as we learn about the night Girvin and Reese died, but from their perspectives.
All of a sudden, just heard "officer down." It took a second, like, did someone really just say that?
In a rush, in a panic, and he said, "Officer down, officer down."
He told me Cam had been shot, and I jumped out of bed. I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, we have one officer dead."
The department's so big, I thought maybe it was somebody that I wouldn't have even met before. And when I got on scene and I did not hear Cam over the radio, that's the first time that it hit me. It may be Cameron. When I got there, I realized it was Cam.
And a sergeant stopped me because she knew how close I was to Cam, and she just told me, you don't want to go over there. I started losing it. I just started bawling, crying.
I helped push the gurney to the ambulance, and immediately said, "I'm going to the hospital with my former partner." And I held his hand all the way to the hospital and continued to talk to him and tell him, you need to hang on. I've seen a lot of shooting victims, and no matter how bad it is, sometimes I've seen him just pull through. He wasn't responsive. He was breathing, but I was just telling him to hold on, and I was telling him that I was there with him. I wanted him to know that that I was there with him.
Had you ever had to do something like that before?
I have. Yeah, and this is probably the most difficult because how close we were in this situation. But I'm thankful that I could get there.
So we finally get to the hospital, and I got tasked with guarding Cam's door. And I've never had to do anything like that before. Never had to be there for somebody that I considered to be a brother, not just a friend, but a true brother, with everything that we've gone through together. And having to see him on the gurney like that, it just, words can't describe the emotions I felt. Just wondering why this happened, why him. He
was still on life support at that time, and had a couple words. I like to think that he heard, said our goodbyes, and then we were just kind of outside waiting for the final result.
That was probably the hardest day of my life so far. I hope to never go through something like this again. Hope nobody has to go through anything like this again. But yeah, that's just where we were that night. It just all felt unreal.
Part two of our sit-down with Officers Santerre, Watts, and Small will air tomorrow. The entire interview, though, is available to stream right now on 13 News Now Plus.